Today, we'll be working with the Jocko. Big 4 a.m. wake-up type of guy.
Yep. I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. this morning, so hopefully I'm still allowed to drink this.
Can you get 75 hard? No alcohol, 2 workouts a day, 4 a.m. wake-ups. You gotta want it.
8 energy drinks, though.
At 45 milligrams per can of caffeine. How much caffeine's in these?
Maybe like 95. 95.
Oh, so they're Herbie fully loaded.
What does that mean? Herbie fully loaded?
You ever seen the movie Herbie Fully Loaded? With Lindsay Lohan? Back when she was not the drug addict that she was today.
No.
It was like when she was like a Disney star. Like you know who Herbie is, right? The Volkswagen Beetle that like can drive itself and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like they did a remake with her. Pretty good movie. It's no Mean Girls, but it's definitely a pretty good movie.
Solid.
We have the black cherry vanilla in the camo can right here. It does increase focus, balanced energy, and supports memory.
We got the sour apple sniper. Bang bang.
Oh, this
No
is
Chief
the
Keef.
Dakota Meyer signature flavor. He is a Medal of Honor Marine Sniper. Medal of Honor recipient. So, thank you for your service.
This one's the JP Donnell signature flavor. Elite Seal Sniper.
God, that's so sick.
That's
so sick. What a
It's a dope ass title. Elite Seal Sniper. Yeah, that's for sure legit.
Maybe we'll get a signature flavor in there like Brian and Christian. Idiots. I mean, it's new and improved flavor, so maybe that's a good thing. Nootropics and electrolytes. Kind of a cool can. Definitely goes off of the what am I thinking of? Like just military vibe. Like wants to look a little bit more physically intimidating. It is disciplined, so it's a disciplined drink. Sugar-free, keto-friendly. Scan for top secret information. Should we scan it?
Might as well. Let's see what we got.
Kind of get into this a little bit here. I got some things I want to talk about, but I definitely want to see this. Scan for top secret information. Deliver.com with no E. Oh, brings you Jocko fuel. 20% off. Brings you right to a 20% off coupon.
Nice.
And then it also and then it brings you to their store. That's not top secret.
Yeah.
Milk. Jocko is a true Midwest man who can't spell milk right. Milk.
Really drink that milk.
The aesthetics of the brand do look cool though. I gotta give them that. Like that's a sweet kind of look. Like
yep, it's simple. I like the font.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
That is. It's like
maybe we'll rip that off into a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Bad Boys stop instead of Jocko go.
Go.
Stop. And we just make it
stop drinking. Go. Honestly though.
Pretty cool. What is the what's the focus blend in this?
It's pretty good, honestly.
Oh shoot.
It's got a good amount of 500 milligrams of acetyl-L-carnitine, obviously 95 megs of caffeine, 100 milligrams of alpha GPC, decent. Not as much as I'd say like the Ghost, but
100 to 150.
Yeah, so not quite as much. It's also a smaller can, 12-ounce can here.
L-theanine, which is it's typically put in energy drinks to
kind of smooth out
the high of the caffeine,
yeah,
so
like
it kind of
mellow out
balances
the caffeine a little bit.
So you don't get like the jitters. So kind of a creative way to do that. Me personally, I do like that as much as I like stimulants.
It just makes it more smooth.
And then we have the whole herb extract from Bacopa monnieri.
Yep, 50 milligrams there, and then a little bit of 100 milligrams of theobromine. So
I'm thinking the Bacopa is for the memory.
Yeah, that's that, and the alpha GPC I would say is for the focus and the memory for sure.
Kind of neat.
Yep, got a little bit of, just a crap, just an ass load of B12, not a ton of B6.
50 milligrams of mag though, that's pretty good. Magnesium
yep.
and 50 milligrams of potassium, which low on potassium, and 95 megs of millivanillies, 95 milligrams, sorry I said that wrong, of sodium. So you do get actually like some electrolytes. Like this would actually be like a legitimate like.
I like the magnesium. I feel like that's pretty unique for most energy drinks.
And nobody really puts that in there. Like, obviously the price is kind of astounding.
Yeah.
Like, for the size of the can that you get, like, these cost like $3, like 40 cents per can, depending on where you're at. Like,
yeah, not gonna really find them in like gas stations either for the most part. I haven't seen them at least.
I usually see them either at like a vitamin shop at GNC or like a high end like grocery store like Harris Teeter.
Or just buy them online or on Amazon.
Which I think the online they give you a discount because you get the 20% off. So that's not bad if you're buying like a case, but you better love the flavor then, which we will find out.
Yep. Also have some choline in here, which is kind of nice as a choline bitartrate. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the types of choline, but I do know choline is good for like memory and stuff like that. It's what's in egg yolks, so it's definitely good for you. One gram of carbohydrate, no sugar, 10 calories, pretty standard for most low-cal energy drinks nowadays. But yeah, should we
pop that top?
So let's pop that top.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Pop that top. Okay. Very mellow pop.
Yep. Not super loud, but not very messy.
Strong black cherry, and so this is the black cherry vanilla flavor. That is the
sour green sniper. So green apple essentially.
Yeah. Very strong black cherry.
Yep.
Ooh.
I like the smell of that one.
What is that? It smells like a sour punch straw. Which one do you want to do first? 10 calories per can, by the way, so not super high, but 1 gram of carb.
So 1 gram of carb. Heads up if you have a ton of them.
Yeah.
Let's go with the black cherry.
All right, let's do black cherry first.
Let's pour it up.
Clear. I don't know why I just sniffed the mic, but
yeah, definitely very strong on the black cherry.
Yeah.
A little hint of vanilla. It's clear for the most part. A little bit of tint of like.
Looks like dirty water from a river.
I'm glad you said that now that we're about to drink it.
Yeah. Should we
let's do the thing.
Let's do the thing. Not like hyped on the flavor. I think it tastes better out of the glass than it does the can. But there is like a little bit of an aftertaste.
Yeah, I mean every brand's gonna kind of have. I don't say every brand, but there's just a few brands where I personally feel like there's a distinct like flavor like theme or like little aftertaste that you always get, or like you could tell like if I lined them up and didn't know what they were, like blank cans, like I would know what the brand was for the most part. Jocko is one of them. Celsius also kind of by like the type of like just of the type of carbonation it is, and then Alani as well, just with the
erythritol for sure. With the Alani new.
Yep.
Kind of a little bit of like an artificial aftertaste with that.
Yep.
It's not. I mean, the initial like you don't really taste much vanilla.
Almost no vanilla, just almost strictly black cherry.
Which isn't bad.
No, I like black cherry and vanilla flavors.
But I feel like you almost have to treat it more like a cola.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
I do like with the 12-ounce can, it is like this isn't something that like I could just like chug. Like I'm probably gonna take smaller sips because like that specific flavor and aftertaste you get. So maybe they do it on purpose so you can kind of savor it a little more since it's only a 12-ounce can. But who really knows? Let's look at the what are they using for a sweetener in this bad boy? Monk fruit extract. Okay,
that's probably why.
This is monk fruit extract actually getting pretty popular nowadays just because it's supposed to be more natural and just less of I don't know,
chemicals versus like using like stevia or the monk fruit. Like I know Ascent Protein, they use monk fruit to sweeten theirs.
Yeah.
Which for a protein, very nice because it like makes it not so. I don't want to like overpowering. It's a mellower flavor, so I think it's like. I don't know if it works well for energy drinks, but in a protein it's really nice because it just mellows out the flavor. Like, I'm gonna have to review the Ascent lemon sherbet or lemon sorbet protein. Have you ever had that?
I've never had Ascent. I have anything.
Dude, that protein, the lemon sorbet is legit. It's just kind of expensive.
Yeah, I've heard it's expensive. I like how the ingredients, very, very little ingredients, filter carbonated water, natural flavors, citric acid, monk fruit extract, and fermented sugarcane. And that's it. Obviously they're putting all the other
like very clean.
Yeah, which is nice. And
yeah.
I do one thing I have noticed with these is they do kind of give you more of like a very like steady, clean energy. They don't really like jack you up a whole lot. There's not a ton of caffeine in there, but it's something good if you just want like a little like steady. I would use this for like if I'm trying to like
study.
Yeah, like
or
study.
Do some work.
Do some work. Something that's like more cognitively demanding. I don't know as much for like a workout. Probably a little better options there. But I do like these for like, or it's with the lower caffeine content. Like if I'm gonna have it a little like later in the day, like I try not to have it too late in the day. But this is something where it's like, oh, I can have. It's not gonna like just throttle my system too much. At least
if you just have like a coffee in the morning.
Yeah, then like this is my secondary. This is my tier 2 energy drink for the day.
Yeah, like I had a cold brew before we did this. Which, by the way, if I go to Starbucks one more time and they put a Y instead of an I in my name, I might destroy that Starbucks. It is that like if you want to talk about a peeve, I fucking hate that. I think I've met one Brian in the entire world that spells it with a Y, and it just looks so off. Like I hate that. Like I don't know what it is about them, but
yeah. Luckily, I've never had that. Like, I don't know. It's fucking.
They can't spell.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's like working at Starbucks because you can't spell, but
honestly,
I had one and I got it from a drive-thru, and they hit me with that fucking tip thing.
A tip through the drive-thru?
They pulled out the tablet thing and they're like, yeah, just put your card in. And I was like, oh, okay. She goes, oh, you have to hit the prompt first. And I looked at it, it was like 20% tip was like highlighted, and I was like, 0.
0.
She
was none.
I'll give the girl credit though. She was really cool about it. She's like, you can hit 0. Like we know. And I was like, all right, like you get it. Like you're doing nothing other than like handing
taking my order.
The coffee that I ordered, and it wasn't like it's a cold brew. Like you go, here you go.
You're not shoving that thing up.
Like I might go back to that Starbucks and tip that girl because she was cool about it. But they did spell my name wrong.
Dude,
so
that is I was at a restaurant like in Chicago, like on like Navy Pier, and you know I feel like all those places have really like a lot of restaurants in general like have that like tip thing where you just like push like the percent, but the freaking waitress just like she brought me that thing and then just like stood there and fucking.
I know they're just like.
And I'm like, well, fuck, like, I was like, well, shit, now I feel like I gotta go at least 20% because you're just staring at me. You
just feel like you're getting judged. She's like pressuring you. She's like, hit the button. Just hit the button.
Yeah, like.
Hit the button. I don't know. I feel like at restaurants, I'm like, all right, I'll tip 20%. Like, usually pretty regardless of, like, whatever the service, unless it was, like, bad service.
I try to.
Like, fast food and stuff, I'm just like, and I kind of, like, coffee shops, like, Starbucks or something like that. I treat that like fast food. Like
fast food should not.
Why do you get a tip?
Unless you're like waiting on me, and I don't know. I'll give it like I don't know.
I'll tip fat. I'll tip fat 20 to 25%.
Yeah.
Like for ours, like they get 25% whatever the bill is.
It's weird because like in other countries, like tipping is just not even a thing.
That's because they pay their people a wage that they can live on.
More than $4 an hour.
You make $3.30, and that's a good day before taxes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just ranted. I hate that tip thing. I hate that.
Yeah, the tip thing sucks. It sucks.
I hate it.
Should we get that green apple?
I'm kind of staring at the green apple. Like I want to see.
Yeah.
It smells better than the black cherry.
Let's hit it. I feel like that one looks almost more clear.
Maybe the like black cherry and like vanilla kind of like put it into like that color.
Yeah, no.
This definitely looks more clear. Real strong, like green apple-ish, but
yeah, not a lot of green apple energy drinks. I feel like
there's this and the ghost one. That's all I can really think of.
Yeah, the ghost one's a little too much for me. Super sour.
It's so good, but like you have like 3 sips, you're like, all right, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, if this is this is like one that you can drink more, I'd be more inclined to get this. But should we go for it?
Let's do it.
I was just like right into the mic, but. Kind of natural apple flavor. Like that initial like sour, and then this one's pretty good. I like this. I almost get like Fuji apple at the end of it. Like not like Granny Smith.
No. I like Fuji.
I do too. It's a pretty good apple.
Yeah.
The only one
people argue about the apple so much.
The only one I really don't like is like Golden Delicious, and it's just
you fuck with Red Delicious?
Red Delicious is pretty good.
I like Red Delicious, and people are always like,
Honeycrisp is
good.
Unreal.
Gala
apples. I just bought like 5 Gala apples. I just crushed them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuji's good though. Fuji's a good one.
Fuji's good. Red Delicious is the most healthy apple if you look it up. It's all in the skin, folks.
Fiber.
It's all in the skin.
But
and it's also usually pretty cheap too, so that's...
I do like a Granny Smith though, like a
once in a while.
Good Granny. I just like that like tart. Like that one goes the best with like peanut butter. This is good though. I like the green apple one.
Yeah,
Jocko was about that. He woke up at 4 a.m. for me to get that flavor.
Yeah. I've had these two flavors. I've had only one other flavor of the Jocko, and I think it was the lemon lime, or it was probably called something like Killer Citrus or something like Murder Your Family Citrus. Just like some badass PTSD citrus, yikes. Yeah, some badass war name for your lemon lime energy drink that you're gonna drink in your fucking desk job.
How many flavors does he have? I feel like there's no.
He has to get them out, yeah.
Yeah, what are the flavors?
Name a badass flavor that you're gonna drink at your fucking desk job.
Oh, dude, there's a.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I think
there's a grapefruit flavor.
So I've seen. I was actually just talking to the homie Sean Foster. Shout out Sean. He's a big fan of the Jocko Fuel. Yeah, technically he gave me a taste of this like blueberry one or blue raspberry one that he had. That one was alright. I think the favorite of the ones I've tried so far, again, I've only really tried 3, is
They have a pineapple.
Is that green apple one.
There's a pineapple. That looks good.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Look at it.
Yeah, the lemon lime.
Pink lemonade. Iced tea lemonade. That would be good.
That's what I've heard is very good. Black cherry vanilla. Just a regular orange.
Mango passion fruit.
Watermelon. I'm a big watermelon fan.
See, watermelon is like so like it's either done super well or it's just absolute trash. It tastes like fake watermelon.
Yeah.
See the pineapple and the iced tea lemonade. I think we gotta review those because those two sound delicious.
Yeah.
Lemon lime. That's one you said, right?
Yeah.
Watermelon.
I guess it's not called something cool. It's just called lemon lime.
Well, the cans look different now.
Yeah, I did buy these a while ago.
Yeah, the cans look like they kind of got an update.
I did buy these quite a while ago because I don't. Do you even see? I don't know. I see black cherry vanilla.
It's on like the far. Right?
Yeah. Is it still?
I wonder if it's still like the official flavor. Yeah, like the collab.
Let's look at this. Oh yeah.
It is good.
Old, new.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're heavy on the rebrand. He's got like other things too, like on the Jocko Fuel website. They have obviously the milk, which is like the protein. Their greens.
Oh, I like how they like explain all the ingredients, which is kind of nice. Like what the purpose of each ingredient is.
Oh, they have that?
Yeah, if you just scroll down, I do like that. Okay, theobromide. I'm not super familiar with that. Shown to have longer lasting effects than caffeine, as well as raising levels of HDL, cholesterol, which is good. Natural caffeine. I love when people say natural caffeine in their drinks.
Yeah, like.
Throw the caffeine patch.
The Bacopa monnieri is a plant traditionally used in Ayurvedic medicine.
Ayurvedic medicine.
Ayurvedic, there we go, thank you. A natural system of medicine originating from India over 3,000 years ago. Studies have shown that Bacopa to support cognitive performance, attention, working memory. I called it. I'm smart. I use that. See, thank you, Jocko. And energy levels. Alpha GPC, which we love because it's a very long name. Glycerophosphocholine, a natural choline compound found in your brain. Alpha GPC may increase power output, growth hormone secretion, and muscle performance. Although it also does, it's more used a lot of times for nootropic effect. Getting into I it's the neuron connection essentially releasing on it. But the magnesium's cool. So essentially, what happens with caffeine is it doesn't give you energy. It essentially shuts off the receptors of you being tired. So when that, I can't remember whatever the hormone is that makes you tired.
Adenosine.
Yeah, the adenosine. Yeah, it shuts down adenosine receptors in your brain, whereas magnesium opens that pathway back up. So it's a great sleep supplement. Kind of odd to have it in an energy drink, but I like the idea of it.
Because it's also one of the main electrolytes, which is like,
yeah,
it has multiple functions, honestly, like a lot of things. Yeah, that is the one thing that people don't really realize about caffeine, is that
it doesn't give you energy.
it just makes you stop being tired, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's like very chemically similar to adenosine, so it can still bind to that receptor, and the longer you're awake, the more adenosine builds up, and that's basically how you get tired, and then your body kind of clears that away as you sleep, ideally, and then you wake up, and then the cycle kind of repeats itself. But yeah, science.
If you didn't enjoy it, at least you learned something today.
That's called science.
Science, baby.
But yeah, these are pretty. I like that green apple a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
The green apple is solid.
Yeah,
I'm just not a huge fan of black cherry.
Yeah, see, I haven't had these in a while.
The green apple's got my heart. I like it.
I know, and like I feel like, especially like if I'm doing like some work, like some fucking desk work.
Just sip on it while you go.
Yeah, because I don't like. I remember when I was like studying for my CSCS, I was hammering these. Just have like 2 of them every day, just locked in.
Some dial gum.
Yep, just sitting at the freaking desk for 6 hours.
Get some what is it? Alpha Brain Black.
Oh yeah, with
just go full.
Ooh, definitely need to try the Alpha Brain on here at some point.
I think I have some.
Yeah, I like that stuff. It just gets kind of expensive.
It's a pricey supplement. A lot of mushroom in there. Same with the
I have the Black Label.
The Black Label.
It's just the same. It just has that with caffeine, right?
No, it's like triple the ingredient.
Oh,
dosage.
It's like double dosage.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why that one's so expensive. But
okay.
Regular Alpha Brain's legit. I like the pills better than the powder.
Yeah, I've never had
you
the
can
powder.
taste the mushroom.
Never had the powder. Just had the pills.
They have like an Alpha Brain Sport too.
It's like electrolytes or
no, it's all instead of it being like nootropic focused for the brain health, it's like sorry. It's mushrooms used for like respiratory. So it's like breathing, so it opens yeah, dude, it's pretty sick. Like I tried like a bottle just to see and like was kinda doing some more like aerobic based shit and like I could breathe a little bit better. Like I don't know if it's just placebo or what, but like I felt the difference.
Yeah, I used to work with a guy who swore by like the
lion's mane, cordyceps.
No, it was the Onnit like Total Human.
That's what it was. It was a Total Human Sport or whatever it is.
It's like the multivitamin.
Yeah, I know.
It's like a whole pack. Like there's like a morning pack and a night pack. And he was like, I just got like a 7-day trial because you all only had to pay for the shipping. And he's like, I've never felt better. Like I slept so good. I felt like energized throughout the day. And I was like, yeah, I want to try that, but it's like hundreds of dollars for a month's supply. I'm like, yeah.
The 7-day trial is pretty sick though. They give you like a bone supplement. There's like a greens pill that gives you micronutrients, a multivitamin. The Sport, the Alpha Brain,
the New Mood,
the New Mood, dude. The New Mood is crazy. I have a bottle of that in my thing.
I've tried that. I
really like that.
They make good stuff from what I've tried so far.
It's just expensive ingredients, so they have to.
Yeah, it's good quality from what I've seen.
Like if you care, that's a good brand to get stuff.
Like if I had more money, I would probably spend it on more supplements.
Yeah, their creatine is clean too. It's just only like 30 servings for a tub.
Yeah,
but it's good. I mean, it's micronized.
Like Korea Pure.
Yeah. So like it's
from,
clean.
The German stuff.
Yeah, their pre-workout's pretty good too. It's all like beetroot extract, like stuff like that. So instead of it being like here's a bunch of citrulline, here's actual like the actual extract.
Boosters,
yeah, dude, it's pretty sick.
Dude, making supplements would be so sick.
I'd love to.
Like I thought that was like the problem is I feel like you need a lot of like money, yeah. But you can just like because I thought about that like
the bulk supplements.
Yeah, just like go to bulksupplements.com, buy an individual ingredients. Just mad chemist. Like the Breaking Bad of the supplement industry in your freaking bedroom.
That's how Bear Performance Nutrition started.
Yeah.
Nick Bear and his buddies in college used to just like they said they accidentally dosed themselves with like 1,000 milligrams of caffeine because they would just get a tablespoon and
could get dangerous.
Yeah. But But it could be, dude. Honestly, if we did that, like if we had, we would need investor money.
Yeah.
So if somebody's out there and you want us to be the face of your brand, I know we're legit, but
Yeah.
we can. I think it'd be fun, like, cause the pricing would be just the hard thing of like, how do you make it like fruitful to actually make it, but just a good quality,
cool, like experiment, honestly.
Yeah.
And just do like the research and shit.
It'd be fun. I like it. We do it stem and non-stem. Gotta have beta alanine in there though. I feel like I want the 6.4 clinical dose.
Clinical dose.
Like dude, every time people do it, it's like, well, here's 1.6, which is like a quarter of it, or like 2, or even 3.2, which is half. But like,
yeah, I noticed that.
If you're gonna go for it, go for it.
Yeah, like the C4 energy drinks.
They have 2 grams, which for a carbonated beverage, like,
yeah,
that's the most you're probably gonna get.
Right. But I think they also want to like do it as like an actual energy drink, so they don't want it to.
Yeah.
They're not gonna sell as much if like you're just driving down the road to a nice truck stop and you're just
skin's crawling.
Yeah, skin's crawling with. Yeah.
Dude, you know what I'm still working on? When we looked up the deep sea gigantism.
Oh shoot! We're gonna go down this rabbit hole again.
Dude, that was so sick.
So for people that don't know,
deep sea gigantism is it's a theory. It's a conceptualized hypothetical theory that the deeper you go down to the ocean, the larger the creatures get, although they're going to be more stagnant and they're not going to move around because their metabolism, there's not enough food readily available, so they won't move as much. But like, I mean, they've pulled like some creatures from the bottom of the ocean, like towards like Mariana's Trench, and like giant crabs that are like 12 feet tall.
Crabs.
Giant squids and stuff, but I'm hoping,
not the kind your girl had.
I'm hoping that there's like legitimate like a megalodon or something.
Dude, there's gotta be. They say we've only like
explored
like less than 10% of the ocean, and they're like, no, the meg's extinct, blah blah blah.
Dude,
Kraken's definitely down there too. Or at least does.
Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Have you seen Cthulhu? Just a giant Davy Jones shaped creature that I think it was is it an Orwell? No, not Orwell. I might have been like a Tolkien character or something. But basically, he's just this like mythical demon that runs the sea like the Kraken does.
Yeah, and I was talking about
insert picture if we can do that. I gotta figure out how to do that.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about I was just watching a video the other day about the Greenland shark. I don't know if you guys are hip, but basically it's like this. It's this shark that lives real deep in the ocean. Looking it up on Google now, I don't really know. Clearly don't know it very well, but essentially it can live for like 400 or 500 years, just because like it lives in really cold water and like deep, and like its metabolism is slowed down because of like the cold water and the fact that it doesn't really move, doesn't need to eat a whole lot. Its heart only beats like 5 times per minute. So, but yeah.
I read a theory once that lobsters live forever, and I'm still operating on that. I actually lost a Jeopardy.
Damn.
We were doing a Jeopardy at a company retreat, and they're like, what's the animal that can live forever, basically, or like has the longest lifespan? Someone else said the Greenland shark, and I was like, it's lobsters. And it got in like a 20-minute argument. I was like, I swear to God, because lobsters produce taurine, which obviously it's in energy drinks, so it can kind of relate back. But basically a lobster can live almost an infinite amount of time as long as they can still produce that, as long as they don't get killed. Mm-hmm. So you can have like a 150-year-old lobster. Like when you eat it, you're just eating a grandpa. World War II vet.
Yikes.
Pretty cool though. But turns out lobsters don't live forever, so I guess I'm just an idiot. But I was so certain, and I put that answer down. I was like, I swear it's a lobster. I swear. Yeah. You know what I just saw today too?
What?
You ever heard of the kill coaster?
Have not.
It was another theory that there's this giant roller coaster, and it like spikes way up and it comes down into 7 loops that like slowly get smaller. But essentially it's it's nicknamed a kill coaster, but it's called like a euthanasia coaster. Because what happens is, as they come down and into those loops, the G-forces are so strong that the brain gets deprived of oxygen because the blood can't pump right back into it because it's fighting all the G-forces. So by the time you hit the 7th loop, you'll be dead. But it's supposed to be like a euphoric way to die.
Is it a real thing?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't think they made it, but like they're.
Where just a blueprint?
Yeah, it's like a blueprint. A student like thought of the idea and like calculated it out, like an engineering student. But it's kind of neat. Yeah, Euthanasia Coaster is a hypothetical steel roller coaster designed as a euthanasia device to kill its passengers. The concept was conceived in 2010 and made into scale model by a Lithuanian artist, Julia Jonas Urbonas. That's a sick name. A PhD candidate at Royal College of Art in London.
Nice.
The height is 1,600 feet, which is about a mile high at its peak. So you're coming down, like, your speed is 220 miles an hour. Bro, could you imagine that? Riders. It's quick facts. Height 1,600 feet. Riders. Kill its passengers. Who survived the euthanasia coaster? There's no chance of surviving the ride if you're on it because the G-forces are that much.
That sucks.
I'd be like a SCP. You ever see SCPs?
Mm-hmm.
It's like search, contain, protect. It's like another hypothetical theory. We're getting into a little bit of theories here.
Not expecting this.
But it's like a bunch of there's like thousands of them. My buddy showed me one night when we were just hanging out. He's like, dude, you gotta watch this. You just look up SCP on YouTube, and it's like basically they have like different classes, and like one of like the worst ones is called Keter. The Keter class could be like world ending, and it's just like mythical creatures like there's like a game of it called Lethal Company now where they kind of rip off some of those ideas, but one was called like the doll or like the statue, and basically someone has to maintain eye contact with the statue the entire time, or it'll move at like speed of light and kill you. Kind of terrifying. There's like a mask that like it like calls out to you in like a spiritual way, so like it doesn't like speak so everyone can hear it, but the nearest person will like inevitably like pick it up and put it on. As you put it on, it like starts to like deteriorate your body while it takes full control, and then once your body's used up, you die, it's on the ground, someone else picks it up, and so on and so forth. So they have to like there's like whole theories of like this does exist and whatever, but like some person was just like, oh, these would be like basically like creepypastas, and now there's like that might exist, like that might be a real thing.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm just pouring my heart out. You're like, that's neat. Anyway.
No, I was trying to think about. I was like, damn, I haven't fucking looked at anything like that recently.
Dude, they're super.
I did.
They're super cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some interesting videos I watched the other day.
There's a witch doctor too. The witch doctor looks like one of those like the medieval like doctors with the beak.
Oh.
Yeah, but they don't think he's not like Keter class, but he's like the one below it where it's like he could kill and harm people. But like basically he abducts people and he experiments on them because in his head he thinks like he's trying to like solve a plague, but he just keeps killing them. It's yeah.
Bad doctor.
Terrible doctor. Like his success rate on surgeries is not great.
It's not good.
He's like that.
Don't know where he went to medical school.
He's like that. The Netflix documentary of the doctor that was like the plastic surgeon, and he just kept fucking people up.
Wait, really?
You didn't see that?
No.
Dude, it's a great doc. It's I can't remember what it's called, but
You just kept giving people like whack ass nose jobs or what?
yeah, and he would like siphon blood and shit like that.
What?
Yeah, dude, he's a terrible doctor, and like all these people thought they were gonna get like a cheap surgery. Like if you look up like
dude, if there's one thing you don't want to go cheap on, it's a fucking surgery. Like, there's a few things where it's like I wouldn't go cheap on. A surgery, a tattoo,
a house, like something like that's gonna be permanent like that. You can't. Like it's buy once, cry once.
Yeah, like you can get away with it like on a used car if it's just like a clunker and you're not expecting it to use it
like
for
a
like
pair
more
of
than a few
shoes.
years. Yeah, a pair of shoes, fine. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just look up like
bad nose jobs.
like bad doctor Netflix. What is it called? I forgot the name of it.
No bad nose jobs.
Bad surgeon, love under the knife. Dr. Pablo Macariani is a world
Yikes, these look bad.
Dude, yeah, dude. It's a true story, too. And his charisma fooled the world's brightest surgeons.
Oh, looks like a witch.
And people had, like, this one lady had, like, lung issues after, like, she did it. She couldn't breathe, and she just, like, suffocated and died.
Jesus.
Because he did, like, it was, like, a trachea or, like, esophagus surgery on her. And she just, like, ended up, like, her, like, throat closed, and she, like, died. It's, like, it's such a sad story, but, like, this dude, like, got away with it. There's, like, a nurse, too, that was, like, killing people, that they were looking at the doc.
No way.
It was, like, Squidward. SpongeBob.
God, I feel kind of bad because that's a real person, but also not. I gotta stop looking at this shit. Put the phone down.
Was you ever get plastic surgery?
I feel like there's nothing really that I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. Like, it's not.
I think the only one I would do would be like if I was like truly balding.
Really?
I think I would get.
You would do Bosley or whatever the fuck it's called.
What's the one where they go to like Turkey? Like where they take plugs out. They take your hair from like the back here
and just put it on the top.
And they go right here. Yeah, Chris Bumstead just got it done.
Oh really?
Yeah, his hair looks great. And it's like, and it keeps growing too because it's like your actual hair. It's not plugs or anything like that.
Interesting.
I heard it's like $10,000 and they treat you like a king, but it's pretty painful because like you don't get put out for it. So every time they like needle in and they put it in, like you feel it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's probably different for guys than it is for girls, honestly.
Yeah, we just like cover it up with tattoos or something.
Yeah.
I should get my knees done. Get the knee extensions. I just come in like 6'2" one day. I'm like, what's up, guys?
Yeah, that would be sick. I've given up on that dream.
Yeah, I'm looking for it to be short.
Pretty much. Thanks, mom and dad.
Yeah. My dad's like 6 foot. My mom's just like 5 foot shit.
Mine are both like just average. But
you're taller than me though. Speaking of dads, my dad made good fajitas. But he always called them fajitas. And I told him that.
I call them vaginas.
I got a story about that. So,
can I have 10,000 chicken vaginas?
Dude, so when I was in high school, your boy was student council president.
Hey, so was I. Let's fucking go.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. But
class president and then student council president.
Who would have thought?
Top G's.
What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah.
But so like
I don't have one.
As student council
I got a
president.
Toyota.
Go Volkswagen.
I got a blue Toyota Avalon.
License plate number.
Registration number. Yeah, 2005, baby. It's damn near a classic. Hey.
That antique license plate on there.
That's retro, motherfucker.
But so when you were the student council president, did you have to do the morning announcements?
No, I didn't. I wish I would have got to do that. That would have been so sick.
So I was the reason like they're no longer allowed to do it.
Oh, that's sick.
So I like left. I had like a 4.
You were like butt crack and boobs.
No, so like
Have a nice day.
I did the morning announcements and like we had like a kind of a shitty PA system.
You're just like.
They had lunch, and I was like, oh, they're like, read the lunch too. And I was like, tip for lunch today, we'll have.
It's a shit sandwich with fucking extra onions. People lunches suck.
We had chicken fajitas, and so I go, chicken vaginas. But it came through as like chicken vaginas.
That's amazing.
I like left, and the principal looked at me, and she's like, come on, Brian. Like, come on, Brian. Yeah, and the front desk lady, she was super cool. Shout out to her, but she was like, that's pretty good. And I go back to my class, I had a world history teacher, and he's like, chicken vaginas. Classic. Pretty good. And then 2 days later, I was like supposed to read the announcements, and they're like, yeah, you're not doing it anymore. I was like, why? And they're like, that little stunt you pulled. But like my football coach came in, because I had 2 buddies that were like fighting each other in gym class. He's like, I got these 2 idiots punching each other in the middle of gym class, and I got this idiot saying chicken vagina on the loudspeaker.
That sucks. I never got to do anything cool like that.
Did you do the where you like go and like present like at like the state? Like,
We did, yeah, we did some of that. Yeah, we did some of that. It was kind of cool.
We always did fundraising. We did fundraising, so we had like a week where we would try to raise as much cash as possible for cerebral palsy.
Nice.
We ended up doing like, I think in my total high school career we did like 50K.
Damn, that's a lot.
And like and each year like we get to go down to like the CP Foundation in Green Bay, go on like their telethon and present a check. So it was super cool. Like I was on TV, like I have like a video of it, but like it's just kind of neat. And then like you get to meet like some of the people that like it goes to, and you just like. Man, I just like you don't really realize it until like you get in there and you're like you see like, oh my god, like this money's actually gonna go to something versus like, oh, it's just gonna pay for someone's trip to Bali or whatever. Because it's like fun. Like they did a pretty good job of like, yeah, like we're gonna actually use this to buy. There was like a track that goes through the house because one of the kids like couldn't walk, so like they hooked him up and like basically it was like a harness that like would assist him walking around the house. So it's kind of neat. Like we ended up like getting that and then. Because we had a student that had some CP, so like we just raised a bunch of money, and then we just kept doing it. And then you have to like, at the end of the week, they'd bring in like local business owners, and you had to like try and ask them for money. Because you're like,
give me money.
Yeah, pretty much, but it was like you did a bunch of fundraising, and then they would donate to whoever like they thought did a good job. So we like met up with like Schwann's, and we were like trying to sell Schwann's dinners to like door-to-door salesmen. We're like, yeah, this idea didn't work too well. We got a lot of doors slammed on us, but
Schwann's.
We made like shorts and gear for like the school. People liked them, like it was like mesh shorts and shit.
Oh, so yeah, we did that. We did that with like lifting.
Yeah.
It was like Ironworks. It was like East Buck Ironworks. We fucking designed the shirts.
What was your school mascot?
Buccaneers.
Pretty sick.
Only Buccaneer in the state.
We were the Chargers.
That's also sick.
But we did like, but it didn't look like we had the lightning bolts on our helmet. But like our logo was like either this really shitty knight on a horse or like it's a
charge.
Yeah, dude, it was so corny. I'm like, bro, why don't we just use the lightning bolt for everything? Like it would look super cool. And they're like, I don't really feel like it.
Ours was a complete rip-off of the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like
with the sword in the mouth.
Yep. It was pretty sick, actually. Our colors were cool too. It was like red and then like a
blue.
Yeah, but it was like a Carolina blue. Didn't utilize the blue as much as I thought we could have, but it was pretty sick.
Leave it to a high school to screw it up after they rip off a logo.
Honestly, dude.
Speaking of fraying on the, remember that one from the Ghost episode we talked
These
about?
mics are terrible. What the fuck?
We're trying to get a little creative with it and like show off some of the cans of like ones that we've done, but cutting the can and like bringing it back in, it's really evident, like especially towards like the bottom here.
Look at that shit.
Just peeling it off.
Lack of quality in something that it's not supposed to be used for.
Oh, see now that it's like partly torn, I'm gonna
go bare.
Bare knuckle it.
Yeah. Now I just gotta be thinking about how bad some of those school lunches were.
What was the best school lunch?
We had were you there when I was talking about Crispitos?
What the hell's a Crispito? You just ate crispy fried Speedos? Just man thoughts, deep fried? Oh, I got some ranch for that.
Anyone who went to the old East Buck High School knows that Crispitos were everyone got real excited for Crispito Day. It was like I would probably have one now and think it was atrocious. But it's essentially like a rolled up like taco thing with like
a taquito.
Ground, yeah, but we call them Crispitos. They look like that. They had like I'm sure it was like ground beef like with taco seasoning and just
low key those look fire.
Yep. And we
those look pretty
dip them in like salsa or even like ranch.
We had
orange chicken too. Orange chicken too was pretty good.
Dude, what?
Yeah, the rice was terrible.
We had like a rotating schedule. You'd have like the cheese sticks one one day.
Pizza sticks. We call them pizza sticks.
They were not pizza. They
it was
like mozzarella cheese and some bread.
That's what they were. They call them pizza sticks. And you're doing a marinara.
Our taco day sucked because it was just like white people tacos. Like just here's some ground beef, no seasoning, ground beef, cheese, and then you got some shredded lettuce, and then they had like we didn't have like taco sauce. We had like French or like Western dressing, and people were like, "Oh, it's great tacos." I'm like, "Dude, this sucks. This is trash."
The French dressing is criminal on anything but a salad, really.
The best day was probably like the chicken sandwich day because we had spicy chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, the chicken patty day was good.
Yeah.
The orange chicken was good, but the rice sucked.
Dude, orange chicken during the school lunch would have been crazy.
What else? What else do people like?
We also had open campus though. If you had like if you had like above like if you were like an honor student, me. We could like go to like the local fast food places. We had like a Subway, a Taco John's, McDonald's. You could just like go as long as you were back by the end of it, and you had to check in and check out. So it was, that was kind of cool. You felt like a baller when you come in with like 10-piece nugget with some spicy mustard. Like, what's up, peasants?
Yeah, we could not do that. What else was good? People liked Salisbury steak. Meh.
They had the like turkey and mashed potato day, where it was like the turkey in the gravy. That wasn't bad. The burger day was tragic. Just steamed burgers inside water.
Yeah, they put like 400 of them inside that big
steam tray. Sub day was pretty good though. You got like little sub buns with like actual like. I mean, it's the cheapest one, but it was pretty good. Did your school do breakfast?
Yeah.
Dude, breakfast pizza? It was basically Casey's breakfast pizza, but cut into squares.
Casey's breakfast pizza is
legendary.
So good.
Legendary. And I don't know what sauce they put on it, but it was like a cheese sauce almost.
What, the same sauce they use for nachos, probably.
It is.
That's what we use. That's what they use at Casey's when I worked there. You just take the nacho cheese.
Are you serious?
you take nacho cheese sauce, you put it on there, but it still tastes good.
I mean, you're not looking for nutritional value. You're looking for like
a sloppy, greasy, delicious piece of pizza.
Casey's kind of hits. So it's no Quick Trip. KWYK. Shout out to Quick Trip. Love you.
Yep. Or Quick Star if you're in most parts of Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. That non-compete. Yeah. I wonder why that is. Did we ever look that up?
I don't know. Glazers are undefeated though.
Oh. Sorry. I love a glazer. That's like the perfect donut.
They have like their own like brand of milk. Their chocolate milk.
Oh yeah, dude, fire. Dude,
I don't know what it's that.
They have the Karuba coffee.
Yeah, Karuba coffee. Even the strawberry milk. You like your strawberry milk?
I like a good strawberry milk. I like strawberry protein. People hate on strawberry protein, but if you get a good one that tastes like strawberry milk,
yeah,
it's good.
I like strawberry milk. I haven't had that in a while. Damn, I have to go buy some of that.
We gotta get a Quick Trip around here.
Honestly.
Come to North Carolina.
What else is a Quick Trip that's good?
Dude, their breakfast sandwich.
Yeah.
The steak, egg, and cheese bagel breakfast sandwich.
I like the sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. Or the Western omelet croissant.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and yeah.
Go store. Their chili's really good. And it's super like healthy. It's like 50 grams of protein and like 5 grams of fat. It's awesome.
I used to like their cheesy breadsticks. It's pretty good.
My wife loves those, dude. The ones where it's like a full breadstick with just like cheese in the middle.
Yep.
It's kind of disgusting to watch. I've watched that girl put down 5 of those, like, oh, these are pretty good. And I'm like, you're going for another? They have good soup. Dude, I mean, if I go Quick Trip over like just regular fast food. It's that good. It's that good.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Gosh, what else were we going to talk about?
I had one I wanted to bring up. I gotta look.
Look at the notes.
Kill Coaster. Definitely want to bring that. Oh, I had some. Because you played baseball, didn't you?
Yeah, back in high school.
Were you cold with it or no?
Pretty mid. It was probably my least favorite sport. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't put a ton of like extra. Well, because it was just like.
Because you guys did it in the summer.
Yeah, it's like in Iowa they play baseball in the summer, so I ran cross cross country in the fall, basketball in the winter, track in the spring, and baseball in the summer. So like, I don't know. I played center field for the most part.
We didn't have. We had like Babe Ruth and AAU baseball in the summer, but we didn't have like school in the summer.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool that you guys did school ones.
Yeah,
in the summer.
it's like one of the only states that does that, I think. But yeah, center field for the most part, or really anywhere in the outfield. I was left-handed, so I was kind of limited to either that pitcher when we were in a real.
Second baseman.
We were in a real pinch. I might pitch. Hit him with some off speed. AKA just I throw really fucking slow. But yeah.
I was a center fielder. Played like 2 innings at right fielder just because I was fast. And I only played like 3 games. But the first 2 I was just a DH. Because they were like, we don't trust you. And I was like, why? Like, I can catch a pop fly and I can, like, for a high schooler, like, I could throw gas by comparison. So, like, I could get it in to whatever the cutoff guy was, like, easily. But I barehanded a fly ball because I was like, I couldn't see. So I like dropped the glove and I just went like that, barehanded it, and I just like looked at my hand like, ah!
Damn, you buried a pop fly, bro?
It wasn't, dude, like, it sounds way cooler than it was. It was kind of like one of those like lob hits.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it wasn't like I just like did this amazing thing. But I knocked out a second baseman because I didn't know how to slide. So I just, like, football took over. I put my shoulder into, like, a 250-pound kid. And he got concussed, and he's just, like,
Nice.
like, wobbling. And they're like, yeah, I think we should do some slides. And I was like, actually, I think I'm done. Like, this kind of sucks. Like, I like you guys, but I'd rather do anything else. So I, like, picked up a skateboard.
Nice.
I don't know, like, baseball games kind of suck. And I say that strictly because they're just so long.
Yeah, they're really long. Yeah.
Like if you're watching like a good team who can like get good hits, or like you watch like a pitcher who's like throwing gas, then it's cool. But like just like a routine baseball game can be tough to watch.
Right.
Unless you got a couple of bevies with you, and then you're like, this is like I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna watch this.
Yep.
Look at him swing that bat. And you're like dizzy. So I like Brewers games because they have like sausage races.
Dude, that's my favorite part about baseball games is those ridiculous races with those blow-up mascots.
Dude, it's awesome. Love that.
Yeah, that's the best part.
They need more of that in football, like on the TV timeouts and stuff.
Yeah, they should do that.
Just get
I
reckless.
went to a Bulls game and they did that. Like, it was like on like the big screen, so it was like a virtual one. And I guessed it right. All my other friends guessed wrong. Suck it.
That was like you during football season when they do the hat.
Dude, I got a hot streak towards the end of the season. I'm pretty sure
yell a lot.
2-3 in a row the last 3 home games. I started off cold, finished strong. Yeah. During the timeout, everyone's just like doing nothing. I'm just like locked in on like the hats. I'm just like, it's in the middle. Yes. And then I'm like, let's go. And everyone's like, what the fuck? They didn't run a play. And I'm like, shut up. Don't take this away from me.
Bro, they just got a first down. You're like, yeah.
No, not that. Come on.
I was like, who's gonna crack first?
Man.
You reading good books lately?
The one I'm reading right now is called Moonwalking with Einstein. It's basically kind of an out there title.
Dude, I was just thinking of like Einstein just hitting Michael Jackson.
Just hitting the moonwalk. Yeah, but it's called Moonwalking with Einstein. It's basically about how to like remember stuff.
Okay.
It's like the subtitle's like the art and science of remembering everything. It basically talks about like how this journalist guy. I'm only about like probably like 130 pages into it, so probably around halfway. Just talking about this journalist guy discovers just got into journalism. He discovers like the world of memory championships and like just like this really niche world of like professional like mental athletes essentially. About like memorize a deck of cards in 5 minutes, memorize a poem. Whatever, like how many digits of pi can you memorize without, and then just like how like the techniques they use to like.
I bet they're real fun at parties.
Yeah, like
3.141559.
yeah, basically just talks about like memory palaces is basically like the first technique they kind of share. It's pretty good so far though. I'm liking it, and then slowly digging through super training, slowly but surely.
That's a long one. It's cool, but like it's just like
I feel like I just have to read it to say I've read it, so
yeah.
it's
like a elongated version of triphasic training. Like it's the same spiel.
Yeah.
Dude, the one I want to like I've been like listening to like 5 different like YouTube videos on it. The one I want to read really bad is the 48 Laws of Power.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one.
Have you read it? I've heard it's like dark.
Yeah, it's I listen. I have a physical copy, not with me, but at my mom's house. But I listened to it on Audible as well. Really good. Super long. Like the audiobook's like over 20 hours.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but it's good. Robert Greene is like one of my favorite artists. I really like his book Mastery. Probably one of my favorite books of all time.
People said
amazing.
People said that's like one of the darkest books ever, though.
It's definitely interesting because like it goes into like all the laws and then
like manipulation and shit like that.
A little bit, yeah. They usually explain it. He explains it by using like historical stories of like.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
he does
cool.
a good job like tying it back into like whether it was like a king or a queen or like people back in like the Byzantine Empire, like from.
I gotta read that.
Like the Renaissance age or something like that, like King Louis or Alexander the Great or something. Like he'll have like a story or like JFK or like some presidents of past. It's kind of cool. Definitely a long book, but yeah, I like his book Mastery a lot.
Speaking of JFK.
Oh yeah, we can get into conspiracy theories now?
No. You want to get political and see how fast we can get canceled?
Oh shit. Good. Now clip that. Go ahead and clip that. Clickbait.
Yeah, so the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are the two parties in America in the two-party system.
God, that's so boring. I hate that stuff.
It's 2 doorways that lead to the same hallway.
Pretty much.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yep. Probably won't think of it until I vote.
Yeah, if you vote.
Yeah, if I vote.
Do you ever see what's the David? Is it David Letterman? Who created Seinfeld?
I can't remember. Wasn't it?
Larry David.
Okay.
Did you ever see his what's his other show?
I don't know.
Whatever it is, there's like a scene that I've seen like 19 times now, and it's like him walking up to the voter line, and he just goes up to the guy in front of him, he's like, "Who you vote for?" And he's like, "Oh, this one guy." And he's like, "I'll vote for the other guy." We kind of cancel each other out. You just want to leave, and the guy's like, "That sounds like a good idea," and they just leave.
We kind of can't. That's funny.
You just gotta find someone that you'll cancel out with and be like, "So we're both not voting, right?"
That's hilarious, actually.
Are we on time?
So 1:35.
When did we start?
I can't even remember. Probably like at least 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Rate these bad boys?
Yeah, let's do our ratings. Let's wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, can't even remember what they taste like at this point.
Let me get one more swig here.
Yeah, you alright? Don't choke yourself. Yeah, so for the black cherry vanilla, I'm probably gonna go. Not a huge fan. Definitely a very unique blend as far as the ingredients. A little lower on the caffeine, higher on the price. Smaller can, not a great taste. I'd probably still drink it at a pinch just because it's like a solid ingredient profile. But I'm probably gonna go like a
6.7 for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like a flat 6. I'm not gonna lie. And then the green apple though, everything's the same. The flavor is a lot better. I like that a lot more. I'm gonna go like a 7.6.
I'm going 7.4.
Yeah.
I feel like they're closer to each other, but the green apple's so much better. Based on same price, same ingredients, everything else, but the flavor is such a, in my opinion, better flavor. 7.4 is a good score. Like that's something you could drink.
Yeah, consistently.
Like 9 is like that unbelievable one that you're gonna seek out. 8s are like this would be a really good one. I feel like 7s are like those like kind of
Crack the rotation.
those will crack the rotation. 6s are like, all right, like I'm in a pinch.
Yeah.
5 and below, you're just, I mean, if you get a 1, a lot of you, you just suck.
Yeah.
And
Avoid. Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps it up for the Jocko Go little dual tag team episode here.
Little Hardy Boys action.
Yeah, a little Hardy Boys action. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you check out our merch, bevboys.com. I'll definitely link it down in the description.
Comment down below if you guys have one that you want us to try, and if we can seek it out, definitely let us know where we can get it too. It's always useful to let us know to buy it, but we're also lazy, so if we have to search for it, it's going to be a little bit harder. Yeah, bevboys.com. Follow us on Instagram, bshakusky, French_fit40.
Yes, sir.
But that's it. All right.
Yep. Like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Peace out.